Hi folks, Lee Gettess here with the Market Sense for the week of August 6, 2013. The charts I use come from the Trade Navigator software, which makes my life so much easier. We're looking at a weekly bond chart here to begin with, and you can see it's been a rather quiet week so far. We dealt with a ton of news last week, and there's almost a complete lack of it this week. They've come down and they're holding support in the 132.28 area. After this little swing up a couple weeks ago and then the little breakdown last week, I thought they'd probably hold in this area, and instead they broke to a marginal new low below these lows, but then recovered it. Now, that being the case, as long as they're holding in this 132.28 area, the odds favor them heading back up, probably to test these highs here. And even, well, we've got resistance there. I think that's 135.20 in that vicinity. But they could even go back up to the mid-Keltner channel here, up above 138.22. Of course, that Keltner channel is moving down every week, but that's where it is this week. There is a little bit of risk that they might hold right in this area here, which is around 134.12, and just have a quiet week, kind of consolidate everything. But with the momentum indicator turning up and then coming back down for a kiss here, breaking up above and coming back down, it kind of looks like this is a retest, and they went down here and tried to wash out stops, found all they could, and came back up. So it looks like they want to take another attempt to bounce higher here. If they do break back down into the area of this low below 132, I don't think that'll be another retest. I think they're probably just going lower at that point. But for now, it looks like they want to try to bounce, and that's what we'll be looking for. Now in stocks, also very quiet, actually quiet for a while now, but this week very quiet. Despite the strength at the end of last week, they didn't hold up here in an area that would look like they'd accelerate. So now they have support down here in the 1687 area that looks like they're trying to go down to test. As long as they hold that, I think the trend is actually still up relatively strongly. Now they could drop all the way down to the lower moving average here at 1670 and everything would still look pretty good. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing, really. But if the trend is up strong, they should hold the 1387 area, or 1687, I'm sorry. And the next target up there, the blue line we're looking at, is roughly the 1714 area. And I think that's a very reasonable target for this week. They've been relatively quiet, but they could get there without too much trouble. Again, as I mentioned in bonds, we had a whole bunch of news we had to deal with last week, and actually the range for the week was rather mild, all things considered. So surprising that we didn't get more action last week. So this week quieting down, you have to be concerned that we might be in the summer doldrums till Labor Day and just really not accomplish much. But at the same time, the fact that they went up so strong last week and they've shown no follow-through so far is a little concerning. We do have to keep an eye because they could break all the way down, and well, they could break down here for that matter. But I just think the timing of this, the way they've calmed down after trying to go to new highs again last week, means we got to watch for another major move possibly this week. They like to catch us when there's no news and nobody's anticipating anything, so it'll pay to be on guard. So that's what we've got for you today. I hope you can find something profitable to get yourself into. Thanks for checking in to see how we're looking at things.